positivity, motivation, never settle for average. I just want to share with you guys something that kind of popped up today, and it was a quote that basically the past only equals your future if you live there. Let me say it again. The past only equals your future if you live there. Meaning, if you constantly dwell on the past, talk about the past, live in the past, your future is going to be your past, not your future. Because you haven't given the future a chance to be your future. You know, sometimes you want to reflect on your past to maybe get a life lesson, or to think about something that had an impact on you, whether positive or negative. But the past is what it is. It's the past. Your future is meant for you to create new memories, new experiences, make new friends. Oftentimes, people get stuck on the past and they miss opportunities that are right in front of them. Things that could literally change their life. And then they complain that they don't have these opportunities. They don't, get the chance to do new things, but they go back to a comfortable place, which is their past, and they dwell there. How many people have you came across that have been in bad relationships and talked about people they've dated, but then you see them trying to reconnect with these old flings to see if there's something new from an old fling? What are you going to get from an old fling, an old relationship? You're going to get the same old frequency. I know sometimes it's hard to think about, you gotta go outside your comfort zone and think of things or do things you haven't done in the past. But that's what you did in the past. You did things you hadn't done before and create those memories which are embedded in your past. So if you do the same thing into the future, it could reshape your future past so that you have a new past, and then you can keep going forward. I see, guys all the time who talk about high school like it was yesterday, although they have families today, and they relive those moments as though those are the only moments they have on this earth. There's so much more to living than what we've already experienced. I know we all get frustrated thinking about what we're missing out on, because now you can see all these other people doing things and you're thinking, man, I haven't got a chance to travel here or do this, or I haven't got a chance to eat that food, or hang out with these people, or date this type of female. You can't live in anyone else's lane either. You got to live in your own lane. But the biggest thing is to not let your past control what you want to do in the future or dictate what you want to do in the future. You can't erase your past. I got a past that it can be considered colorful, to say the least. But I can't let that past keep me from trying to redefine myself in the future. People might bring my past up, but that's my past. That's not who I am today. We are constantly evolving. We're constantly changing. We're constantly, there's molecules in our body that are moving around. So we're never in the same place twice. So think about where you want to go, how you plan to get there. And even if you don't plan to have a route to get there, just go. And when you get there, enjoy the moment. Know that you're creating a new future. As long as you're healthy, you're able to have your freedom, you're not locked up, you have the will, you can make it happen. It's not a race against time. Sometimes, I feel like there's a sense of urgency and you want things to happen at a certain speed and they don't happen fast enough. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's something holding you back that you're maybe self-sabotaging yourself. Maybe there's nothing holding you back but the thought. I know that even though we're in an age of just, tech and, social media and digital, you still got to get out and be social. The ultimate connection is the physical connection, the interaction between you and another human being. And if you learn to master that human interaction, it will open so many doors for you. It will change the way you feel about yourself. And, some people can say, hey, I make, X amount of money just at my house, trading on my computer or playing video games on Twitch or on Discord. Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, for like a sense of mental health, whatever you do to make money financially and you get out and you spend it, you still got to interact with other people. And that interaction is healthy for the spirit. It's healthy for the elevation of consciousness. And it allows you to create new memories. Not to say it's not a positive thing when you're at home and you're making your money, doing your thing in your little space, but being social, it does something to keep your mind sharp, your wits going, and just your happiness in general. I've seen people who have been isolated and guys who have done time in a hole, and it does something to their psyche, man. It creates a sense of loneliness, individualism. It separates a person from society in general. Not to say that could be a negative thing, but society and human interaction creates compassion. It creates a collective bonding. It helps us grow as a species. So regardless of how you feel like, my background or this or that, just know that if you are creating a future, whatever you create in the future will eventually become your past. People can judge you on that path, but it doesn't mean that's who you are today. And you have the ability, knowing these things, to make better choices and better moves, so that way when your past is looked at, it's the past you want to be looked at, not something you maybe did, unconsciously because you didn't really think it out, or you were kind of just living for the moment. And it's just something to think about. I think about it, and I can't change it. I can't change the things I've done. I'm not saying that those things are necessarily bad, but they did cause harm to some people, so they can be interpreted as bad. I mean, I'm not gonna say robbing a bank is good, selling drugs is good, but those things gave me a perspective to look at life differently when I see other situations and other people dealing with those situations, to maybe give them better advice so that they don't make the same choices I made, which now have impacted my past and which can be reflected on as negative actions. I want you guys to win going forward and to make choices that allow you to be great, to be successful, to be positive people. That's what the experience is about. It's about growing and being as high as you can get in a spiritual sense, but not being corrupted in the sense of the flesh, which it's easy to be corrupted of the flesh, and sometimes it's the easy thing and it feels good. So just wanted to share with you guys that your future is not your past unless you decide to live there. BigHerc916, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Have a beautiful day. Visit BigHerc916.com to pick up a limited edition GTA poster signed by me for $10, or with your purchase of a Wig Splitter Porsche t-shirt, I'll throw in a free poster. Coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to BigHerc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh shit.